All right, today's gonna be a little different. Make sure my microphone's plugged in. We're good. Good to go. Today's gonna be a little bit different. We are at Hope Farms. They are a, well, I'll let Tyler give you all an introduction of what is actually, going on here.
So hello, my name is Tyler Froberg. I'm the farm manager here at Hope Farms. We are a nonprofit farm through the Recipe for Success Foundation. We are a 7-acre urban farm. We have several main missions here. One of our main missions is to feed not just Houston but the Sunnyside community with affordable produce. We also have some educational programs here on the farm. Our biggest one being our veteran farmer training program that's funded through the Ag Vet grant through the USDA. So currently we have 3 veteran farmer trainees here on the farm, and so they're with us here every day for 40 hours a week, learning the ins and outs of how to be an urban farmer and grow high quality, nutrient dense, organic produce for their communities.
And so y'all have, you say 7 acres. How many farmers are you allowed to have? Like what's your capacity?
Sure. So we're 7 acres. We have never hit our capacity.
Yeah.
But we have brainstormed with certain max capacities, if you will, and that number seems to be about 10 to 15.
Okay.
As far as how many trainees we could have on the farm.
So if a veteran's watching this, where can they go to apply for this?
Sure. So they go to hopefarmshtx.org and just follow the links, and it'll take you to our application.
Yeah, and I'll drop a link in the comments and everything too.
Appreciate it. And so we're currently we recruit for a new class every 3 months, and so the 3 months we call it a basic farmer training course. Okay. And so yeah.
So I mean, technically you could do 60 a year almost if you wanted to. So if you have 15,
we could try.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could try.
Right.
3 to 5 is really good because it's very personal.
Right.
We're able to take time with each trainee and teach them the ins and outs, and they're able to have some kind of custom creativity based on their own wants and needs. So right. 2 of our trainees are currently doing a hydroponics project in the greenhouse. So yeah, when it's a smaller classes, it's definitely more personal and custom.
Absolutely. Okay, cool. And today y'all are going to be
we're going to be finishing prepping some rows for some of our fall crops. We're going to be putting some irrigation down for those rows. We're going to be putting our row covers down, burning holes in the row covers, getting them ready for our fall brassicas.
Cool. All right, so Steven's getting the drip. This is the drip tape.
Yeah.
And what's your role out here? Like, you're just another one of the students, or?
Yeah, I'm actually a military vet, Army military police, actually.
Oh, cool.
I got out about 2015, moved to Texas about 3 years ago, and then I do private security. Stuff wasn't going too great at the county that I worked for, so I decided to kind of find something different and found this program and loved it ever since.
Yeah, it's a lot nicer going back to like the more simpler stuff, you know.
It really is. It really is.
How long you been out here?
I've been out here for about 3 months now.
3 months. And so what's like your end goal? Like, you want to do your own stuff? And
so
do your own farm?
my end goal is to own my own farm to table.
Awesome.
So everything that I would produce at a restaurant would be straight from a farm.
Wow.
My farm. in particular.
You already garden at home and farm?
I do garden at home. My wife gardens with me, and she's actually in the process of starting a pickling business.
Oh yeah, my wife does that too. It's so much fun, man.
Yeah, she loves it. My wife's an education coordinator for the Houston Zoo, but
cool.
a lot of them got furloughed, so she's been trying to find something else to kind of supplement her time with, and she enjoys pickling. So
it's such a lot of fun.
Yeah, our entire bottom row of our fridge is pickles right now.
So it makes this farm so cool. This is right in the middle of the city. We are in Houston, Texas, on the corner of Airport and Scott Street. There's an intersection right there. There's our main road going that way. There's constant traffic, and nobody even knows this place is here if you didn't look for it. It's pretty cool. They come here, they learn how to farm, and hopefully go on and create their own farms, creating the future farmers of America. It's like an FFA, specifically just for veterans.
So yes sir, my name is Tony Clement. I'm locally from Houston, Texas. I served in the Army. I've been out here at Hope Farms, part of the program, for a little over 3 months now, and just loving it, man, just loving it.
Eating good?
Yes sir, yes sir. Yes sir,
That's
every
awesome,
day
man.
trying to figure out how I can just eat from the land.
That's awesome,
So it's
man.
cool, yeah.
And
Yes.
so what drew you to this program? What got you interested in this program?
Farming and growing stuff and just agriculture is always something I wanted to do, but being in the city, the opportunity wasn't really there, so I finally got the opportunity to come out here and learn and even create my own farm.
Right.
So it's like, man, let's go, let's get
Are you
it.
gardening at home now too?
Gardening at home.
Raised beds, pots. What do you use?
So I actually have a in-ground garden system that I don't cleared out the land, but I'm about to clear out my whole backyard and have a little farm out there.
It's a lot more fun not growing grass. It's a lot more fun growing food.
Well, and I figured that out. If I'm gonna put some work in, might as well have some food out of it or something.
I found that it's a lot harder to keep grass alive than it is tomatoes.
It is, man. It don't do nothing for you.
No, you can't eat grass.
Oh, sure. Okay. Hi, my name's Sophia. I've been here for like a month and a half now. What brought me here is my passion for people to be healthy and for our communities to be sustainable. What we're doing today is we are doing a cleanup harvest so that the plant continues to thrive once it puts off its fruit. It kind of signals to the plant that it's time to just be done, kind of like a human, you know.
Right.
It's like it's all a cycle, and so what we're doing is just making sure that the plant continues to be fruitful and that we can still keep reaping its rewards. So that's what we're doing. We're doing cleanup harvest.
And if you don't pick them, they stop growing. I've noticed that. If you don't get them picking fast enough, they'll stop.
Yeah, exactly.
We like to trick the plant into thinking it needs to keep reproducing.
Right. Well, look who I found. This is their mascot. I believe they lost a bunch of goats. But they got this little bottle-fed baby right here. She is adorable. Is there anything cuter than a baby goat? I'm not sure.
That's why I wanted to test it, man. Yeah. You know, when you leave Tony to do something, you better check it.
All right, we're getting ready to put drip tape. Oh, sorry, we already put the drip tape down. They're gonna put row cover on here. I'm gonna give them a hand so we can get it done faster. Now, wood chip's the way to go, man.
Plus, the most benefit we get from it is moisture control.
Keeps it moist.
Well, when it rains, it keeps it not muddy.
Oh, yeah,
So
true.
these fields are so low and they're clay. When it rains, you would actually be walking through standing water right here.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And so not only does that soak your feet and you slip everywhere, mosquitoes, like there's lots of problems that the wood chips fix in
Right.
the aisle.
See, because the compost that I use has a bunch of wood chips in it.
Oh, yeah.
And I found that I don't have to water as much
For sure.
because that wood will soak up that moisture and release
And
it.
it holds it in a good way.
Yes,
Like I like to tell
not like
people,
in a
holds them
moldy
good
way or
Exactly.
yeah, mildew. No, it kind of releases it a little bit as it goes.
For sure.
Have a little hook in them.
Let's even this out a little bit up there. Yeah, pull it up. Because this irrigation hose should sit on this plastic. Right. There we go. And then what we need to make sure is that we're lighting.
So these are 36 inch rows?
30 inch.
30 inch
30
and
inch
then
rows.
18 inch.
18 inch
walkways.
aisles.
Right.
You know, pull it tight. Could we alter that? Sure.
And yeah.
You know, we could go to 12-inch spacing, but like on some of the stuff, man, you're just creating a nightmare.
Yeah.
Like if we were to do okra with a 12-inch row,
Oh, and
Oh,
you should have
man.
seen it over there. Like when I tried to walk down there, it's already coming
It's
out. and
already,
stuff. Unless you're pruning it.
103?
So y'all reuse the same tarp over and over again.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right. So that's the center of our row right there, right? There's one side, here's the other. So that's the center of our row. So
For this half.
I'll say that. This is where it's gonna get tricky. It looks like that stays pretty good.
We can just walk like this and where it hangs to be the middle.
She was kind of just gumming on.
So guys, when we burn
Chewing on her
the
face.
holes with this, there's several things to remember, and that is we don't do it with an open flame. If you do it with an open flame, literally it eats away at the plastic. Like it starts like melting it away. The idea is that we get this hot enough and then we use it as a cookie cutter. And it literally just burns it.
All the way down.
You think you can light it one time and then it'd be hot enough to go all the
No,
way down?
I have to stop several times.
It's like branding.
It's like branding.
I want my farm brand.
I don't brand
Yeah.
No.
bad to the animals.
Sometimes I just
So-
my stomach. I bet you.
Perfect hole.
Bam.
Perfect.
And if you notice on some of the other ones, when you look, they're very imperfect, right? They are very, it's because they cut them with a little hand twist. That little you see what I'm saying?
Good.
Oh, my bad. I'll
So
put that
you're
on top.
staggering that one?
Yeah, we're gonna stagger these.
That's no friends on stomach.
But look, look at the salvation. She found the spot directly in the sun.
I'm starting to feel like we gotta do better.
This one's just 18 straight. That we're just doing the two rows.
Staggered, right?
But it's staggered. This one will be 18 straight.
Tell me, Stacey.
Ready?
Bring her. I'm gonna poke my
He's
eye
gonna miss.
out. Awful idea. Awful idea.
It almost worked.
Almost.
Almost.
Hey, then farmer games.
All right, so they got the row cover put on. They got the irrigation ran underneath, and they're just getting everything lined up perfectly as they can. They work really well together. They've been, like I said, working together for about 3 months now, and they're all working as a team. Yeah. Right. Sets you up for the future.
And what I'm doing, and you may have heard me say it earlier, but I'm changing all my planting distances to 18 inches.
Oh, okay. Get them a little closer together.
So, well, it's actually, for some stuff, it's further apart. For some stuff, it's closer together.
Right. But they're staggered. So, I mean, it's not.
They're staggered. And then this one, we're going to do straight line 18 inches.
Wow.
And so instead of having.
Because it was 24 inches. So you're losing 6 inches. So you're going to get like 25% more yield.
For some things, yeah. The idea for some of it, though, is like if it gets closer, your yield might go down.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to do, especially because we teach on the farm, is create a standard that everybody knows, right? They're not guessing. Because some stuff will be 12, some stuff will be 24, some stuff will be 18. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so we're trying to take a lot of the guesswork out of it.
Right.
18 inches. Anybody come on the farm, if you planted something at 18 inches, you're not wrong.
Right.
Where do you want to lay it at? On this first line?
Yeah, what if we line this line up with that line? See what I did there?
Yeah, it's only going to go for about halfway though.
Lay it out and we'll see what it looks like.
If you couldn't tell, we burned some of the tarp so it's shrunky, so it fills it all in.
Gotcha.
Taut.
I mean like tea? It's like taut.
It's taut. It's nice and taut.
Oh damn.
Y'all are pulling my leg. Come on.
Look it up. It's East Coast slang or something?
Well, that's going to be it for today with Hope Farms. I'm going to try to come back next week or the week after next and be here when they actually do the harvest. I believe they harvest on Tuesdays and Fridays. They have their farmers market every Saturday morning. I will try to post as much info in the comments or in the description down below. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on Instagram at Noack Farms, and we'll see y'all next time. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe.